Benjamin Franklin is without a doubt one of the most influential founding fathers our fledgling nation had, so it only made sense that he would eventually be honored as one of the few non-presidents to ever grace the face of our nation's coinage. And his special half dollar would go on to become one of the most popular collector's coins of all time. Not only does it feature one of our most impactful and influential founding fathers, it would also be famous for being the shortest lived half dollar series of the 20th century. It was struck for just a short 16-year period, and those 35 coins struck across the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints would be America's last circulating coin series to be struck entirely in 90% silver. And that's because 1 year after this coin series ended in 1963, the U.S. Mint would remove all circulating coinage in 1964, making them not only iconic U.S. Mint lasts in their series, but a true mark of an end of an era at the United States Mint. We have put together a couple of 5 coin collections featuring every one of the last 5 Philadelphia Mint Franklin half dollars still in beautiful uncirculated condition despite being more than 60 years old now. This 5 coin set is item number 9053010. That's 9053010. And at just $124.75, we are less than $25 per coin, a price that has us the envy of our competition. The price of any 2 of these coins in this condition with our competition is going to cost you at least $10 more than our complete 5 coin set. It's item number 9053010. Again, that's 9053010. You can give us a call tonight at 1-866-518-5933. Or if you don't feel like using the phone tonight, that is totally fine. You can also check us out on the website at avccoins.com. Then once you're there, you'll see a search bar on the page. Just click on that, and for the last 5 Franklin half dollars struck at the Philadelphia Mint, still in beautiful, uncirculated condition, you just type in 9053010. And then you will have a living, breathing piece of not only U.S. Mint, but American history. And you're also going to save more than $230 versus our nearest competition's prices. This 5 coin collection with our competition costs over $355. The lowest price we could find any of these 5 coins was that 1963 issue, and it was still going to be a $66 coin. Just those last 2 coins, 62 and 63, cost more than $140 with our competition. $15 more than our complete 5 coin set. These coins are popular among collectors because they honor one of the most influential and unique founding fathers our great nation had. And that's part of a very eclectic and impressive group. Benjamin Franklin did something that we would consider shocking even today. He was such a shrewd and smart businessman that he retired at 42. And that's back then. He was a noted founding father, printer, publisher, scientist, inventor, author, public servant, and most notably, the diplomat that our nation needed to ensure that we had the allies we did in Europe to fight one of the largest armies in the entire world and one of the largest empires at the time. Without their help, we likely would have had a much harder fight on our hands, and it may have taken us a lot longer to gain our independence. He was also the America's first postmaster general because he founded the post office. He founded Penn University, and he's also known as the father of modern day firefighters. After seeing what would become the modern style of firefighting overseas, he then constructed the first ever modern firehouse in Philadelphia. And on top of all of that, he was the first ever non-president to be featured on a circulating United States Mint coin. And on top of all that, he would also be the inventor of swim fins, the odometer, the glass harmonica, the Franklin stove, bifocal glasses, and of course, the famous lightning rod. When it comes to Americans, He is, without a doubt, in rarefied air. That's why his coins are so popular with collectors today, and not just because they're struck from silver. These Philadelphia Mint coins are also significantly rarer than their Denver Mint counterparts. In total, the Denver Mint struck over 277 million total coins. Meanwhile, the Philadelphia Mint didn't even break 149 million. That means the Philadelphia Mint coins quickly became the coins for collectors to get their hands on, and that was not an easy thing to do. Because you have to remember, these were struck during the 1940s, 50s, and 60s, days when the half dollar still had a significant amount of buying power. That meant that these coins not only circulated, they did so heavily as one of the workhorses of the everyday American economy. And that meant that many of the coins you're going to find today did not survive in beautiful, uncirculated condition. That's why a 5-coin collection like this with our competition is going to cost you at least $355, with many other competitors having sets upwards of $400. And that's because finding these coins 60 years later is not an easy feat. It was one of the shortest lived half-dollar series of United States history, and with the Kennedy half-dollar series looking to have no end in sight, that is likely going to be one of its claims to fame for collectors for a long, long, long time to come. At just $124.75, we are less than $25 per coin, a third of the cost of any of these coins with our competition. At just $124.75, we are more than $230 less. And that means that these sets are not going to last long. With the phone lines as backed up as they are, it is time for us to move on to something else. But if you're waiting to speak to one of our operators, don't hang up yet. We'll get to you as soon as we can. You do not want to miss your chance to own a living, breathing piece of United States Mint history.